Hey everybody, we're back on the Ambrosini cam over here, and we are headed to the 2019 end of year banquet for the football team, and it should be a really fun time.
And a special thank you to Joe. We got a future Martin Scorsese's here. Where's Joey Ambrosini?
I'm right here.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, so Coach, I just want to know, where do you see these guys in their future? Like, how do you feel the season went?
As fulfilled as any season I've ever coached. Just great kids. What an amazing senior class. Great kids, worked hard. They left a legacy that they raised the bar for our future kids, the future kids coming up to live by, about working hard, being dedicated, being team first. They lived like champions, and I'm so excited to watch our seniors after they graduate, and they're on the right path for success, and I miss them terribly already. Love them so much, and we're in a good spot, and I'm excited for the future of Masuk football.
And what do you have to say for all your players now?
My history as the Masuk football coach started, I was an assistant coach here in 2000, and then I was here for 6 years, and then I got the head coaching position at Weston. So I was at Weston for 8 years, and then when the job opened again, I came back and I was able to get the job, and now I'm teaching in the district. So coaching football here is like no other. The town's into it, the kids are into it. Masuk football kids, they're tough kids, they love the game. It's an honor to coach here. I feel that every day. I call it my caffeine. It keeps me up. It keeps me always striving to make sure that I'm doing my best to honor the tradition of Masuk football. The Monroe community supports football like no other. They love football in this town. Just go to a game on a Friday night. It's special here in Monroe. Whether it's the Monroe Lions or just people coming back, alumni coming back. Our student section is fantastic. Our student section is the best I've ever seen. The energy they bring to the game, the school, the administration. They really embrace football here, and they really support us. And it's felt year round, and it all comes to it all culminates on a Friday night here. It's such a cool thing, and I know we're building up to homecoming, and homecoming is incredible here too. Just watching the pride in the town and in the schools. So it's such an honor to be a part of it, it's again the support here has been phenomenal.
I mean, as a principal of this high school, I'm absolutely proud of the athletes at this high school. I know for a fact how hard they work. You know, I'm able to, I work long hours, so I'm here and I know how late they're here in the afternoons. I definitely know that they're here on the weekends. And of course, I know the coaching staff and I know the hours that they put in, even outside the time with the kids, putting together film, getting that to the kids, so that they can prepare for the next game. It's really a team effort, and I know that the kids really love their coaches too. I know that they appreciate how hard the coaches are working. So when you put it all together and you look at the season from year to year to year, it's amazing the growth that we're able to consistently get athletes in who will perform at their peak for the coaching staff and for themselves and for their families and for their school.
My message to Guilford High School. My message to them would be, I really don't have a message for them. I'm real more worried about the message that we have with our kids as far as making sure we are ready to go and controlling what we can and just being what we seems like we've been born to do, is to go out there and play this game on a Friday night and get after it. My only message to Guilford is that it's a tough place to play in Monroe, so be ready. But that's about it. But and they know it too, though. Benedict Field speaks for itself. So our message is always the same, though. We're gonna go out there, play fast, play excited, play for each other, and control what we can.
I'm Josh McMillan. I'm number 52. I play left tackle and defensive end. I've been playing for about 10 years now. I started playing in 4th grade. My good friend Colin, who's also a captain, brought me and a bunch of other kids in that year, and I've loved it ever since. I wasn't able to play 7th grade though due to injury, but I've played all high school, and I love the sport. It means so much to me. It's a huge part of my life, whether it's playing on Friday nights or watching it on the weekends. I love it. Through 10 years of football, you get a lot of memories, especially I've been playing with the group of kids that are seniors now for so long. We're like family. We see each other every day, whether it's working out or in season actually playing the game. Right now, I can't really think of any memories, but I think one that will always stand out is last year we were playing Joel Barlow, and we didn't have the greatest record, but we were still fighting because you want to win. You go into every week wanting to win, and it was just a back and forth game the entire time. But I knew through the whole thing, my brothers had my back and I had theirs. So it's special in close games like that when you're dueling it out, and luckily we came out with the win that day. The season, we're taking it week by week. We have 10 games guaranteed, so we're going to go into each week trying our best, going after them. We're fired up and we're ready to hit, so Guilford should be ready for that.
My name is Henry Minnick, player number 6, senior captain. I play wide receiver and strong safety. So I started freshman year. I've played all 4 years of football at Masuk. Beginning freshman year, it was very nice to have our freshman head coach, Kyle Hoskins, really bring me into the program with open arms. I'd only played 1 year of football prior to that in youth, so it was really nice to come out and play with my brothers, have a really supportive coach there for me, and of course Coach Lato, who kind of got me into the whole football scene at STEM. It was really nice of him to reach out to me and ask me to play. So I've kind of been an athlete my whole life. My dad started me off with soccer and t-ball from a very young age, so there's a lot of old stuff like that. In terms of my time at Masuk, I played baseball freshman year. After that, I switched to golf. I was named captain of the golf team this year, which was also nice. I have a few golf things up here. I won a trophy for golf last year, which is really nice. I guess I played basketball in middle school too, so that's something. So I had a few basketball things up and around here. I attended St. Jude for my elementary education. Played a lot of basketball there. Got a lot of trophies from that stage of my life in terms of my basketball career. I unfortunately didn't play any basketball for Masuk, but I honestly can't be happier with the choices I've made athletically at Masuk in terms of being a two-sport athlete, playing football and golf. My family's been great. My dad and brother have been unbelievably supportive in this process. Football really is a huge time commitment, not home much. They both understand and respect that, so that's really nice. Also, my mom did pass away at a very young age 10. So I was actually the first year I played football, youth football. And it was just a really nice way to get my mind off things. And even though she's not here, I know that she's still here in spirit, coming to watch my games. And it's really nice to have my dad and brother making the trip to all the games. So overall, they've been super supportive, and I couldn't be more thankful for my 4 years with them. Our ultimate goal for this year is to be state champions. That's always the ultimate goal. That's the standard at Masuk. And in terms of a message for Guilford, I'd say beware of the Panthers. We're ready to go. We'll play anyone at any time. I can't wait to get out there and compete. My last homecoming as a senior. It's going to be a very emotional game. Can't wait to go out there and play for the town of Monroe, the alumni guys who have gone before us and played for Masuk football too. So just really can't wait overall. It's kind of my message is I'm excited and I'm ready to go.
My name is Tillotson. My number is number 2. And I play wide receiver, cornerback. I'm the holder, kick returner, and punt returner. So I started playing football. I only played 1 year of youth. I played back in 5th grade, and it just never really stuck with me. And I think it was just like what drew me back to playing was just like the camaraderie and just working with my brothers every day at 6 o'clock in the morning, even though none of us enjoyed getting up in summer months to do that, but like it was just had our brothers together to push us through every day.
So being the parents of a football player can be very exciting and very stressful, as we've watched him play since he played in his first youth games as a 5th grader until now being a senior in high school. So
it's hard, not hard, but as a 5th grader, I was fortunate enough to be able to coach him a little bit. I was one of the assistant coaches. Watching him play through high school is, you cheer for them, you feel for them, you want what's best for them and you want to see them succeed, which, they're prepared, and it's what's the word I'm looking for? We're proud to see him succeed, so it's been enjoyable.
there's a lot of growth. You watch them grow. So as players, as individuals, as a team, because it's not about one person at the end of the day, and about learning to be good leaders. So even whether you're a captain or you're not, you still want to be a good leader because everybody will follow your example. But watching him is a lot of fun, and it's exciting, and we've learned to take the ups and downs and not stress too much over it at the end of the day. So, but it's exciting to watch them all and to watch them all succeed and sometimes not succeed as a team, and watch them lift each other up.
And that's how you grow as a person too, going through those, say, failures and then succeeding beyond. But it's also bittersweet now that he's a senior, that this is his last. It's a lot of the lasts of, so last first game, last second game. So we're trying to take it in as a parent we're not going to be able to watch them play football anymore. So it's nice, it's good, it's also kind of sad, but in a good way.
What really keeps me motivated just to keep playing is just like the grind every day, and just to see how much work we can put into something and just see the result that we get out of it. At Masuk, yeah, I do play a couple other sports. I run indoor track, and then I play lacrosse as well. So these little plaques here, this one here is the MVP from this past lacrosse season, just the MVP of the team. And then we have this little one which is the I think it's the defensive player of the year from like the lacrosse team that I got this past year. And then this one is from last season from football. I went all conference. This next one here is an all conference one from indoor track as well from last year. And then this last one here is also an all conference from last year from lacrosse. For the rest of the season, I think it's just making sure just everything, because we already know everything that we need to do to be successful. It's just making sure we can get those things perfect and just balling out. And then message to Guilford High School will probably just be is just they're not ready for the Panthers on homecoming, and they're coming into an electric place Friday night, and I can tell you for a fact I wouldn't want to be them driving down that hill with the lights on and the pitch black.
My name is Colin, I'm number 55, and I'm a defensive end and a tackle. I've been playing this game since I can remember, honestly. I started off very young, and I fell in love with it, the physicality, everything about it. I just remember getting hit the first time, and it was kind of just like, wow, like, this is what this sport's about, and I honestly just loved it, and I just love this game so much. And I've grown and with my friends throughout the years, and it just gets more and more fun every year. And I'm excited to play the game, and it's just a passion of mine. What my family have done, they've done so much for me. Since the beginning, they've supported me in every way. They love football, I love football. They do whatever they can to help us out, and they're just big supporters of the team, and I just really love the sport.
Colin's been playing since he was in first grade with the youth program, and it was something he took to right away. You know, we introduced him to different sports, and this was the one that chose him, I want to say. He never faltered. He was just always very passionate and dedicated. It never took me kind of convincing him to be on the field for practice at any hour. He was just very regimented and excited to be there. It's been exciting, really, to watch him grow along with his teammates and his friends. They've become his best friends. We've become very friendly with the families as well, so it's become a bit of a social thing for us. You know, the Friday night games under the lights on the new turf. You know, we were really blessed to have some really great youth coaches all the way up into, you know, Coach Lato and his staff now. It's just been a great experience, and fun is what I can say. It's just been fun, exciting, definitely a little nerve-wracking at times. You know, there's always that element of concern of, you know, the boys are getting big. You know, it's high school football, it's not youth anymore. But the joy and the excitement just outweigh all that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'll add, football is a game of preparedness, and I think football is really it prepares you for life skills at a very young age. I think this sport has done that, and for all the boys that that went through the Lions program and up into you know, the high school program, life skills, organization, you know, being prepared. This sport has done a lot for them, and I would have to say, for a parent, and you know, Phil, you would agree, a sense of pride. Friday nights are so much fun, and you look back retrospectively of when they were little boys, and now they're grown men, and I think they've done a great job. And again, the youth program has prepared them for success. And not only are these boys football players, they're great student athletes as well. I think that's very important. It's not only about sports, it's about academics. And if they're not prepared in the classroom, they're not going to be prepared on the field either. The coaching staff reiterates you have to continue good grades or you will not be able to play football. So it's not only about sports, it's about academics, and these boys have displayed a lot of success in that realm. So very prideful. We're going to miss it. This is Colin's senior year. But it's a joy. It was a lot of fun to go through this.
So basically, I've been friends with these kids for my whole life. I grew up with them. We have such a strong bond. It's really a brotherhood when you play, because you're best friends with them off the field, and then on the field, you're best friends, and you got each other's back at all times. So that's like really what I love about the game. When you're out there fighting with your brothers, it's just a really special thing. And I think this team, we got a special thing going, and we're all just really close. Yeah, so these trophies, they mean so much to me. I'll always keep these for probably the rest of my life, honestly. This one right here, this is where it all began. Monroe Pop Warner Flag Football 2007. That's when it really struck to me that I really have a passion for this sport. And then I kind of just go up the line from there. This, I recently got my junior year in high school. I was awarded first team All-SWC. So it was just a real honor, and the work just pays off. And yeah. The homecoming game, it's a fired up game. It's home. The student section, the Red Army, they're going crazy. It's just a great experience. That field, that'll always be in my heart. Just the energy of that field, it's just amazing. So that game, I'm definitely looking forward to that game. And for my message for Guilford, we're a fired up, fast, physical team, and we're gonna come after you. So yeah, be ready.
Well, the weight room is the backbone of any athletic program. We're so lucky to have Coach Scarpati in there. His program is second to none. Our kids are so much bigger, faster, and stronger because of it. And we're just really lucky to have Coach Scarps, a former massive football player, putting his heart and soul into it. And we can't wait to see the results this fall.
So I think working with the players for me, being a strength coach for me is just a really enjoyable experience. It's my hobby, if you will, in a way. So for me, it never really feels like work, so it's something that I'm always looking forward to, making sure that we're as up-to-date, scientifically backed as possible when we're designing programs for our players and our athletes. And for me, my reward is just seeing them perform when they get out on the field. I just love to see what they're able to do. I want them to be as strong, as fast, and most importantly, as healthy as possible while they're out there, so they can achieve and do what they really enjoy doing, which is, in this case, football. They really like playing. So I became the strength and conditioning high school, Masuk High School for the athletic department last year. I did work with the football team when I was a coach on staff, going back to when I first came on staff in about 2005. I used to help Coach Murphy out. Around 2009, I sort of took over as a head strength coach. Coach was like, "Look, this is your baby. Do your thing." And at the time I was going back to school for my master's degree in exercise performance, so I had a lot to share with Coach Murphy. He was like, "All right, well, you know more than me now, so this is your thing. So why don't you take over?" So I think I was a strength coach all the way up until 2014. I helped that team out through that summer, through that season, and then there was a few years where I was away from coaching in general, and then I finally was able to come back last year when Mr. Bonner left. So unfortunately, he left, but then for me, it was I was able to step in and take over as that. But I spent a lot of time working with him as well, Mr. Bonner. So that was really a great experience working with somebody who was a friend and mentor, really since I was a student here as well. So taking what he showed me and what he's done for this weight room, I want to try to expand upon that and enhance it. as well as the program that we provide for all our students in the athletic strength conditioning program.
Working with teenagers and being in education has been something I've done for 51 years of my life, and I've been so grateful for it and so fortunate. And I've honestly found that I had so much fun working with teenagers. There were so many unexpected things that would happen and so many exciting things when students made achievements and accomplishments, and they would share that good news with me. I always felt, well, I have an opportunity here to do something good to help other young people make some achievements in life and maybe identify their goals better and a plan to get to those goals. I started the weight training and fitness program back in 1972 when I raised some money up for our first universal machine. And our facility was a garage, a one-car garage that was in the back of the building. And then gradually things built up. And as we, like you go back to the later 70s, what is now Daria Hahn's workroom for being the trainer, her work area was my weight room. I had one universal machine, one bench, and one rack. But then we built it out so that at that time I found places that were closing that would give us their equipment as long as I was able to pick it up. So the superintendent allowed me to rent a truck. Mr. Franco and another associate, we drove into places like Madison, Connecticut, disassembled the machines, reassembled them, brought them to Masuk, reassembled them. By the time we were done, we used up over 1/3 of what is now the auxiliary gym. The last renovation, we lost that area in the auxiliary gym, and we're now in an area which was once Mr. Fedorko, who's recently retired. That was his room for teaching electricity. So it's been an interesting transition. One of the other things that was exciting for me was not only getting male athletes and male non-athletes, but also females involved in strength training. And I cannot be happier than I am to know that someone of the caliber of Coach Scarpati is now running things. He is just so good for kids, and I admire and respect him, and we developed a good friendship working together over the years.
So my message for Guilford on the 25th is come ready to go. Because I know this year these guys are going to be ready to go as well. They are, from a performance standpoint, these guys really made a commitment this off season, especially starting in the springtime through the summer, to really make sure that they are healthy as possible, so preventing injury, and then as strong, fast, and explosive as they can be. And then we continue on in season with all our training and conditioning as well. So if I was Guilford, make sure you're just ready to go and come to play, because if you have never been to this place before, we used to call it the Terradome down in Stadium Field. If you come down to the Terradome, it's a pretty crazy experience. We get a lot of people down here for these games, and we get amped for football in the school. And so it's bring your A game.
Thursday practices are a walkthrough. It's a final spit and polish. It's not really anything more than just to get your body ready for the game, just the muscle memory aspect of it. Not too intense, but more of a mental thing. So that's why we do it. Most teams do it that way as well. Just finished up practice. It went okay. We got some coachable moments there, but the boys are ready to play, and it should be a great game tomorrow night.
I'm here today because I felt like I owed it to the program, to all my brothers that I played on the field with all those years, to come back and basically give some insight into what it was like for me and how these kids could be successful on the football field. How are we doing, gentlemen? Good. First of all, I want to thank Coach Lato for having me here and affording me the opportunity to speak to you guys. You're going to see throughout your life that there's going to be people who help shape who you become, and Coach Lato was one of those people for me. He was my D coordinator my sophomore, junior year, and then I believe that's coach at Western for a little bit. Yeah. But one of the influences on my life helped me become the man I am today. A couple things I want to talk about with you guys today. First off, and it rolls right into what Coach Lato was saying about preparedness. Everything you do all week leading up to your games is all about preparedness. It's all going to help you in the long run, right? So you guys come in here, you're putting stuff on the board throughout the week, you're doing game film, right? You're lifting weights, you're on the practice field, you better be busted. Because if you're not, what are you doing it for? Are you preparing yourself to put yourself in the best position to win the game on Friday night? You know, can you say that you put your best week of effort in this week? Can everyone say that here today? Because I want you to be able to. Because then, when you go into the game on Friday, you have nothing else to worry about, right? Except playing smash mouth football. Because if you put in the work before the game, it's going to show at the game, right? And that's just not for here. That's in the classroom. That's when you graduate high school. That's when you go to college, go to a trade, whatever you're going to do. It's all about preparedness, okay? Also, I want to talk about you guys as brothers. Where's my quarterback at? Can you stand up? What's your name?
Nick.
Nick. Where's your wide receivers? Where's your running back? Where's your offensive line?
Dan, Jeff, Tilly.
Yep.
Derek, and that's it.
Are they your brothers?
Henry.
They're your brothers?
Yeah.
You die on the field with them.
Yeah.
Right? Because I would die with every single person on my team. In those relationships, when you leave here, they stay. You might not see each other as much, but they stay because you knew that you fought with that guy every second of that game. Right now, I work for a company, and it was because of the brotherhood I had with my friend who I played football with that I got this job, and I work hand in hand with him every day now. I think he spoke here. Anthony Baccarella, you had Nick Baccarella. It's because of my brotherhood, and they knew how hard I worked on the field and the effort that I put in each and every day, that they knew I would do the same for them in their company, right? So the things you do today, it's not just affecting you today, this week, for this game against Guilford. It's your whole life, all right? And like I said, if you're not preparing yourself, you're only cheating yourself. Not just in football, in everything. Right? Where's my seniors? How many seniors we got? You guys get ready to go to college? You putting in the work? Right? Because it doesn't get easier, it's only going to get harder. But if you're translating what you're doing on the football field, same thing, preparing, working hard, you're going to do it in school too. And you're going to do it in college. If you're going to go in a trade, you're going to do it in a trade. If you're going to be an electrician, guess what? You want to be the best electrician there is out there. Right? So what I'm trying to stress to you is that you got to prepare and you have to work hard in every facet of your life. It does not just go for in this room, it goes everywhere. All right? And that'll help shape you as students, as young men, and into adulthood. All right? And I want to see you guys succeed because I remember when I was sitting there. It was 10, 11 years ago now. And I thought, no way am I going to, be the old guy who's talking in the room with the young guys. But here I am. And I see all you looking at me. And it makes me want to run through a brick wall. It makes me want to get out on the field and play. You know, you don't know how lucky you have to be playing the sport you love with your brothers. You guys have been playing your whole life, right? A lot of you, I shouldn't say that, most of you. Some of you freshmen just maybe started a couple of years ago. This is your first year maybe. Football is something special. Not everybody's cut out. But if you're going to do it, you want to do it right, you have to prepare it, you have to work off every day on that practice field. All right? Once again, thank you for having me come talk, and I just appreciate being here, and best of luck on Friday, guys.
Resonated with me in that speech, and it's fighting with your brothers, from freshmen to seniors. I love you all. You're all my brothers, and I got 5 more guaranteed with you. The 4 of those don't matter right now. What matters is 48 minutes tomorrow. We got each other on Benedict Field, so let's get it. I got 2 quick things. A couple weeks ago, drove Derek home from a soccer game, went in their house talking to their parents. Mr. DeAngelis read an article and was like, Guilford is only going to lose 1 game this season, and they're going to blow through their schedule, beat every single team they play, and then they're going to lose the hand on Thanksgiving. Just let that sit, let that use as motivation. I love being the underdog. I love it. All the pressure's on that team who's expected to beat us. I love doing it. And I know that we will come out of that locker room and punch them in the mouth for 48 minutes. And one last thing is that, said it in the past weeks, is live in the moment. Enjoy it. Enjoy that second or two that you made a nice play, you made that tackle or whatever. Enjoy the moment and just all out tomorrow. Let's go.
Like Josh said, I love each and every one of you. It's going to be the last homecoming tonight for us, seniors. Let's make it count. And I'm sick about hearing about number 3. I told Jake yesterday, I'm sick of it. We will stick him tomorrow. We'll make him quit.
Art. This game means a lot because this is my first time starting at home, and
Yeah, you know you're the man.
I had to take over a spot that unfortunately something had to happen, but I'm ready to take on the challenge for the rest of the year.
What does it mean to you, AK?
Being out there with my brothers and working hard and winning on my last homecoming here at Masuk.
What does this mean to you, Jake?
Just want to have fun with all the seniors. Most of us have been together for a long time, so just want to make it count.
You guys played Lions together?
Yeah.
I remember that. Who are you, Jeff?
My take on this game is that we can't lose, and this could potentially ruin our transfer states if we end up losing this game.
Henry?
The happiest moments of my life have been on that field Friday night after a win against a team that's expected to beat us. So I'm really just excited to get that feeling back after 48 minutes of Masuk's brand of physical football tomorrow night.
Ian.
I was trying to find my boys out there.
Yeah.
Me, Danny,
Yeah.
flying around.
Yeah.
And then, like Jeff said before, we need to keep winning, get in the playoffs, and then I know Colin likes to say anything can happen once you get in, so just focus on getting in.
All night, baby.
What does it mean to you, Danny V?
I think growing up on the hill.
Oh, you were a little lion, right? You were falling
yeah.
down the hill a bunch of times.
The only time I could ever remember seeing a loss at home was Newtown. When Ben Mason scored, I think 5 or 6 times, we still had the grass. And it just sits with me. I hardly ever saw them lose, so that's what keeps me going.
Eric. What do you think, Eric? Let's go through those.
This whole Spirit Week and everything, we don't have a dance or anything for homecoming, so it all culminates with a football game, and we gotta win this for everybody, the school, alumni, everybody coming up, because that's the big thing for homecoming. It's the game.
Tyler, what does it mean to you, man? What does this game mean? I'm curious. Been on my radar today.
This game means to me just giving it all to
Well, what are you bringing tomorrow night?
bringing juice.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, lots of juice, bringing lots of fire, you know. Just
What does that look like?
oh.
Well, all right. Well, right now, everybody's witnessing this, right?
Right. So, you know, whenever we got Jake coming over here, he's blasting through that center. I already know this is gonna happen. He's gonna put him up a few times. When he comes out, we start jumping over him. When Coin makes his nice little 4 TFLs, come up, right there on the shoulder. Then where's Jordan? Oh, when Jordan comes over here, when he comes and makes his two touchdowns, give him a little.
All right, cut off right there.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, you got it.
For everyone who's on the sideline, those goals, we hear it every single week. Keep sidelines up, keep sidelines up. And I've experienced this like just in life myself, is that everything is easier said than done. Own up to your goals. Make it mean something to you. If you want to keep the sidelines loud, make sure they're loud. No one's gonna judge you. Just make sure they're loud.
Like an aha moment right there. How about that? What's the aha moment? What's an aha moment about a goal? That means something to you. And you're not embarrassed about it. Dave, what are you thinking about tomorrow night?
Respect. Feel very disrespected with that trash D-line. They think they can beat us. Tomorrow we gotta talking to the O-line right now. We gotta show them who we are. One of the best O-lines in the state. We gotta prove it tomorrow.
Gruemonkey, man, you got some lineage here, so what do you think, man?
He's the best person to be on and off the field.
Yeah.
On the field, 100% for the seniors. Make sure I know what I'm doing. If I don't pass.
Alright. You got the field tomorrow night?
Yes, sir.
What about you, Mr. Beckett?
Coach, I just can't wait to get on the field. My boys, I've been waiting a long time for this. And, I missed a year, but I'm back. I just can't wait for this game.
Get in the rotation. You know what I'm saying? There's times when I need you out there, you're right?
Yeah.
You're not just saying that now, right?
Yeah.
I want you to go there. Sam, what's the game mean to you, man?
Do whatever it takes to break their one play, or just do whatever it takes to shut them down.
All right, man. Hey, you can't play this game without your heart connected to it. And you can't be brothers unless you're connected with each other. And I hope we walk out of here understanding that. I think you do. I just think you needed to be reminded. And use that connection to make sure you play the most precise, sound game tomorrow. I know you'll be ready to play. Ready to play with your brain too. Got that? All right. Good meeting. See you at Boston. One clap, one.
Hello and welcome to Masuk News. I'm Connor Tedesco, and joining me is the producer of Panther Homecoming and the Masuk football players. Please welcome Joe Ambrosini and Colin. Thank you guys. Now Colin, before I get to you, Joe, I just want to know, what has it been like producing this documentary and hanging with the team?
It's been great, honestly. And tonight's the big night, as we all know. Also, it really wasn't much hanging with just the players too. Even today, I even got to chat with a lot of the students that I've been friends with and haven't known since coming here. So basically, the whole entire school gets a taste of this documentary, and but just producing this, as we all know, it's not my first documentary that I'm producing here at Masuk. It's gonna be my last. I'll tell you that much. But it's been great, and I've known this kid since I was in second grade, I believe. So coming together and just bringing back one piece of what I got It's gonna be awesome, and I love producing it, and go for it tonight. It's gonna be wild. I'll tell you that much, and I'm excited to be there for it. But I must tell you this one, after tonight's game, it's not gonna be over after this.
Okay, I see. So you also sent a video of you talking to the students about the game. So let's pull that up. This is a video about today. Joey is talking to the students about the big game tonight. So let's take a look.
What's going on, everybody? This is Joey Ambrosini over here. This is Panther Homecoming, and I decided to call this the Ambrosini Cam over here. I'm going to be going around students because tonight's the homecoming game, and I'm sure everyone's looking forward to it, and they're going to express it right now. Are you looking forward to the homecoming game, Peter?
Yeah, I am. Very much so.
Yeah, what do you have to say for Masuk?
I think they're definitely gonna hit hard out there. I know these guys. I was once a football player, and these guys are very tough, very well disciplined. They fight really hard on the field. So Mark, these guys are gonna do good. A lot of faith in them.
Okay, are you excited for the homecoming game?
Yes, of course. Our players are amazing.
Are you guys excited for the homecoming game tonight?
Heck yeah, we're super excited.
Yeah, what do you guys got to say for Masuk?
Let's go, Masuk. Bring it your all right? Let's go.
Yeah, kick a ball or something.
Hey, Steve, are you excited for the homecoming game tonight?
Yes, I am. It's going to be a great game. Masuk's going to kick butt, and we're going to win.
Are you excited for the homecoming game?
Yes, I am very excited for the homecoming game tonight at 7 p.m. I just want to say, let's go Masuk. Let's get this dub for the seniors, and yeah.
Are you excited for the homecoming game tonight?
Yes, I'm so excited for the game at 7. I can't wait. It's going to be a great win for Masuk.
Are you looking forward to the homecoming game tonight?
Yes, sir, I am.
What is your message for Masuk tonight?
Go Masuk, come on, we got this.
Are you guys ready for the homecoming game tonight? So it looks like Colin here and I, we got invited to be on the Masuk News to discuss tonight's homecoming game. Colin, I'm already excited, aren't you not?
Yeah, this is crazy.
It's gonna be crazy. So Connor should be here very, very soon. He's gonna be here later today, so we can't wait.
So that was pretty cool. I saw that he gave a little shout out to this show, so that was nice. Now, Colin, tell us how you're feeling about tonight's game since it's homecoming.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, every game, it's gonna be the game day. I'm always nervous, I'm always anxious. But this week, it's just been amazing. It's Spirit Week, the pep rally, everything, the schools, the energy is just, there's so much energy in the school. Coach Aledo and the team, we've been preparing all week for Guilford, and I'm just really excited for tonight.
And I cannot wait for this pep rally, I'll tell you that much. Pep rally, oh my God, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane, I'll tell you that much. Every pep rally is always insane. But as for Guilford tonight, he delivered his message, there must be one last message you have that's delivered to Guilford, because tonight's the night.
I mean, it's a big game. Kind of like if we lose, playoff hopes might be down the drain. So,
but that's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. We're gonna play every game like it's our last. So we're really fighting for our lives out here. We're gonna play like maniacs. I'm just hyped up to see the crowd, see the town supporting us.
And Guilford, be ready for tonight.
Thank you.
We're here at the David Strong Gym. This is where the pep rally is taking place tonight. I got Toby with me. Toby, you ready for tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, how you feeling tonight?
I'm hyped.
You ready for Guilford?
Yeah.
Guilford, be ready for tonight, right, Toby?
Yeah.
Pep rally, today. It's going to be the funnest.
Thinking about how, what it's like to get the pep rally hyped up, it's a pretty exciting opportunity to get out there in front of a huge crowd, the students here at Masuk, and basically they're already hyped up. But it's a great opportunity for me to bring it out of them, but bring it out together, like everybody, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, are all together in that gym. The energy is through the roof, and just bringing them together in unison to just represent Masuk to the best, to to their fullest, is a fantastic opportunity. Nerve-wracking because a lot of it's on me, and organization is going to be key. But I love it. I absolutely love it. I love having this opportunity to do so.
So this is the 2019 Homecoming Pep Assembly. Pretty exciting. We've been doing this for a long time around here. Years and years ago, we used to do it outside on the football field, and kids would decorate their vehicles and actually parade them around the track, which was pretty cool. Then we got the rubberized track. We had to do away with the going outside with the vehicles. But bringing it into the gym was a great move because it's so much energy in this room, and Mr. Castillo, DJ Stillo, just gets the crowd of kids really pumped up and excited with a lot of fun chants and games and activities, introducing the sports team captains and the Panther people, and just, it's a lot of fun. It's a great activity for everybody, so we're excited about it.
Masuk pep rallies have been going on for decades, and I've been enjoying them since I was a teenager. The spirit of this building and everybody working together and celebrating all that's great about Masuk happens every year, and the whole community looks forward to it.
All right, so what we're doing right now is we're making sure that everything is organized, everything's in line, the music's in sync. That way, you know, we just keep a great flow to this whole party right now, because this gym is gonna be live. We're gonna have the energy through the roof, and so we gotta make sure that we have everything organized and everything ready to go.
Masuk makes me laugh just thinking about it. Masuk, man. Oh, when they come to town, we're coming to town tonight, we are gonna show them whose house it is. It's Masuk High School, yeah. More like Guilford High School.
Yeah, so there's this guy from Guilford, says he's gonna come beat Masuk in the game. I don't believe it 1 minute, you know. Masuk, great team, great school, we got a lot of spirit. We're gonna go out there, play the best game of our lives, that's it.
Is there beef? Who better to answer the question than Mateo Perfectual?
The best way I should answer that question is no beef at all. Dan's my best friend, all of me. You know,
Guilford's coming to town tonight. Guilford's coming to town. Who do you guys think you are? Come on, really? We are going to destroy next. Play with emotion tonight. Sidelines, be louder than you ever have. Play with passion. Make it a special night. Finish this night the way we want it. The way it always should be when Masuk plays at home. The way it always should be when Masuk plays at home. Oh yeah. Pick it up. Team first, 1, 2, 3. Team first. Go boys. That's it.
Chris, hand me that flag.
So proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
banquet means a lot to the program because it's our last time as the 2019 Panthers together. You know, our seniors are having their last team event, and you know, it's important. I feel a lot of pressure. It's very important to me that they understand what they meant to me for the last 4 years, and I want to make sure that you know, there's a lot of pressures to make sure they have a great experience and they understand that they were so special. You know, it was a special time being with them the last 4 years.
To talk about the season, and talking about our varsity squad,
Just here's my reflection on it.
football is a sport unlike no other. We all can agree to that. You basically put an entire year worth of work into 10 games, and you're hoping, like every other team in the state, or every team in the country, trying to make the state playoffs and trying to fight for a state championship. You know, we came up short this year. But it was as fulfilling of a year for me as any other year. And I've been on some teams that went to the state playoffs, but the state championship feeling I have for these kids is amazing. And Coach Horgan, he came out and spoke to the team. I forgot what game it was, but and he's our new baseball coach, so he kind of put it in from his perspective as a baseball coach. But when he won a state championship at Oxford High School, he talked about how it was such an awesome experience that when the season was over, you know, it was bittersweet because he felt like, man, I wish we could just go out to practice tomorrow or the next day. And then after that Newtown game, that's exactly how I felt. There was no burnout. There was no looking forward to taking a break. It was, oh man, what a break to you guys. I wish we had another day with them. And then I don't know if the kids enjoyed it. I think he did. I really enjoyed having the alumni come and speak once a week to us. And Coach Kobza gave a great speech. Funny, meaningful, he covered all the bases. It was just a tremendous speech. And but it also was consistent with all the other alumni. When they spoke about their time at Masuk, and we had some state champion guys come in, it wasn't about, well, when we beat this team, or no, when we won the state championship in 08 or 10. It never came out like that. It always came out the same way. Man, the memories I have from playing with my best friends, my brothers, they last forever. They talked about moments that were not even football related. And to me, that's what it's so meaningful about this game. And it writes itself, I swear. Tonight when I was picking up the trophies, I had to go see Mrs. DeAndrea. She had all the plaques. And when I was looking for her condo, I had to stop my car. I'm terrible with directions. Waze is very inconsistent for me. But whatever the case may be, when I was trying to find her condo, I got out of my car, I saw this guy scraping on his windshield. I'm like, hey, you know where unit, apartment D, you can help me out? He goes, yeah, it's over there. Then I went, Mike Kubron? What are you doing, Mike? Mike played when I coached here as an assistant. And he's in his 30s now. I'm like, oh my gosh, big hug. And we're just catching up. And that's the beauty of this game. It's crazy how this game is. It's just that we just picked up, like, right as if we were walking off the practice field. And that's what I love about the game. That's what I loved about our Thanksgiving Day game. You run off the field, you see all these guys you coach people. You get a big hug, you catch up, and you're so excited to hear how they're doing. And I think, you know, that's what this is really all about. And I just wanted to share that with you. And these moments that you guys have, I hope you feel the same way about your time here at Masuk. To our seniors, the special group over here. I can still remember, there was a moment I had with Coach Scarpati 4 years ago. It was an October day, we're in between classes. I was just like, hey man, what do you think of this freshman class? And all we kept saying back and forth, what a bunch of great kids. What a bunch of nice kids, work hard, oh, they're gonna be something. And that's how the conversation has been going over these last 4 years. And I just wanted to share that with you. I just can't believe we're at this moment right now. But here's why I love you so much, too. Things did not go our way this year. We worked really, really hard, and sometimes in life, just because you work hard for something, and you're dedicated, and you do the right things, and you treat people right, the ball doesn't always bounce your way. Well, here's what I do know. After those on those Mondays after a loss, especially after the Weston game, when I needed you the most, you gave me your best. And I will forever be grateful for that. We had so many times this year where we could have just coasted. Said, oh well, that Newtown game, man, that was a hard game for me. Because we just could not stop them. Things didn't go right. And then after that, we got to go play eventually the number 2 team in the state. We haven't beaten for years. And I was down, but you guys picked me up. You had my back. I can't thank you enough for it. You're such great kids. Anybody can play this game when it's going right. Anybody can play this game and prep hard when you're having an undefeated season. But gosh, you guys always responded. If it wasn't for your leadership, the young guys would never follow. I can't thank you enough for that. So I did have some aha moments from the season. And just to follow through, our young guys, following the lead of the seniors, that Newtown week. I just want to let you know, we recorded about 150 clips of daily practice that week. Our scout squad did about 150 clips. That's a play. A clip is a play. So essentially, if we had 8 days of practice, we played an entire Newtown versus Masuk game every day at practice. And then some. When we actually did play Newtown, we had 120 clips. So we probably played that game 12 times before we even got on the field with them. And how much of a team-first behavior is that? Going all out as a young guy, prepping the old guys, and knowing that you don't even have a game coming up. And if we win, guess what? You still don't have another game. We're in the playoffs. And how selfless is that? That's a core value that we cherish here. We'll talk about that later. But you young guys, man, so proud of you for following the lead of the seniors and working hard when it wasn't even your time on the field yet. So that's why I'm so optimistic about next year with you guys, with your team-first attitude. And then when the game finally happened, we came out and we fought. 0-0 at the half. And we still hit adversity. Newtown got a short field. We fumbled, put the ball on the 30-yard line. So what did we do? We stood up, we fought, but we got to stop. We ran a special goal line coverage that Coach Salini put in. And Dave Verastro, I think you jumped the slip screen because they thought we were going to be in man coverage. And we didn't. We jumped the ball and broke it up and got a big stop. Then we punted. They got another short field, and Chris Tillotson makes a big interception. We did not back down. Hence the video. But we fought. And then when the second half came around, we were driving in the fourth quarter to take the lead. And it just didn't work out. Listen, we played 2 teams of destiny this year. And sometimes it just happens. Sometimes fate does not go our way. But what I've usually seen in my experience as a head coach, I've seen teams roll over and die. Not try that week. Not here, but I can tell when a team comes out and doesn't fight. And they just go through the paces, get through the week, go up, get beat, get the running clock, and then leave. End of season. That's not the case here. That's why I love these guys, how hard they fight. And we went out there, and we had a chance in the fourth quarter. I'm so proud of that. So, I guess my perspective changed after that game, watching everybody, watching coaches, players hugging each other, seeing parents hugging their kids, supporting our coaches. I realized as much as we all want to win, no matter how hard a team works, the ball doesn't always bounce our way. Some teams are destined more than others. But I saw a group of kids this year work extremely hard, respect their school, and give back to Monroe, and never give up no matter the circumstance. They played with class. We had so many chances during our last game to give into temptation, which means we had plenty fuel on the fire. A lot of social media stuff, a lot of trash talk, a lot of lateral stuff that has no business of being in a game. Our kids walked away, and they played hard, and they played with class. I was so proud of the way we handled ourselves. So my aha moment is to truly focus on what we have. Count your blessings. And this room is filled with blessings. We can't worry about the things that are not in control, that we are not in control of, and we can't cry over the things when they don't go our way. This year feels as special to me as any other year when we went to the playoffs. And my message to you is you don't need a plaque in the shape of Connecticut to validate what kind of year we had. Our kids played like champions. They demonstrated time and time again the great life skills of hard work, commitment, and treating people the right way. I know we didn't hang a banner this year, but our boys will go on and make it count after they graduate. And to me, it doesn't get more fulfilling than that. This senior class will go on to be champions in life. Seniors, the question is often asked, how do you want to be remembered? I know this, you will be missed terribly. Your hard work, how you dedicated everything to a worthy cause, and how you treated others has raised the bar for all classes to follow. I love our seniors. I love this team. I love our program. This banquet is bittersweet. And I'm sure the seniors have heard this. You blink, and before you know it, you're at burning the shoe, and you're the seniors now at the banquet. And it's our last chance to be a family like this, in this form or in this shape, having this special group of guys over here. So before we even get going, I just want to let you guys know, I love you so much. The coaches love you so much, and let's just enjoy the heck out of tonight and just reflect on great careers here. Let's clap it up for our seniors.
Yeah, the season didn't really go as planned, but I really enjoyed the season as a whole. The team we had such a great bond together, and I'm definitely going to be in connection with these kids for the rest of my life. I've been playing with them for close to 10 years, and there's nothing more to say. It was just a great time.
Three-year starter, played the state game too a few years back. Just made All-State, first team All-SWC, one of the best offensive linemen in the league. We were moving him around towards the end of the year just to take advantage of his down blocking ability, the way he would come off and just crush people inside. Again, a lot of schools are coming around, they want him to play. He put in a tremendous amount of effort. And he's also that guy that was kind of like, hey, enough. Everybody kind of just like stopped and just listened. He was that kind of guy. So, again, 85% club member, worked his tail off for us this year. Great player for nose guard for us as well. It's a tremendous career.
I think my season went really well. I played well on defense, offense, had a good time, but what really matters is I had fun with my boys for one last ride, so that's what was really important to me.
Making the most out of your time at Masuk, Josh McMillan made the most out of his time with Masuk football because I think he played every possible position while you're at Masuk. But again, team first. And he told me this in our exit interview. He was like, I didn't really like playing offensive line, but I couldn't tell. And he was very good on the offensive line. If you look at our linemen, we were outsized, so we had to rely on quickness and technique. And he did a phenomenal job with that. He got movement off people, and on defense, it's just the same. Relentless effort, chased plays down from behind. Had a lot of big games and a lot of big hits for us over the last few years. Again, hit the books and doing a fantastic job with that. So we have a lot of choices. I know a lot of schools are recruiting them too. They're coming around, and that's what happened. You lonely work, you work hard, and you have no choices. And that's what Josh has. So proud of him as a captain for us. And he was another 85%. So Josh, thank you.
I love football. I loved being a part of something for 4 years with guys who I just love. I feel like this is a brotherhood that I just can't replicate. I was very happy with my individual improvement and the guys around me that helped me improve, and I just couldn't be more thankful for all the coaches and players that helped me along the way.
Every team, you have your leaders, and every team has that vocal leader, and Henry earned that with his work ethic. A guy that not only said words, but he backed it up with his actions. It is unbelievable. He had about 5 or 6 touchdowns this year, and they were 50-50 balls where he just took it from a guy multiple times. That catch against Weston in the corner was phenomenal. You were distracted, and he made a great catch. He wore his heart on his sleeves, and we saw it on the highlight film there. Just our bell cow. And he lined us up on defense. Just coaching around kids like Henry who just love the sport, who just brings out the best in everybody. Great career, made honorable mention all SWC. I'm so proud of him, and again, Henry, thank you.
It went well. I mean, didn't come out with the outcome we wanted, but I figured everybody came out better than they came in, and I mean, everyone worked their tails off, and that's really it.
3-year starter for us, made so many big plays in his career. He had an interception off Drew Pine as a sophomore. How about this? He showed that you can be all into 3 sports. Indoor track, lacrosse, and football. And he made it work, and he had a tremendous career for us. He's continuing that career in track, and undoubtedly he's going to have an amazing lacrosse season, and he'll play college lacrosse at Endicott. Tough kid, one of our best tacklers, and he's so respected by his teammates and his coaches. It's just really cool to see somebody get so much out of your 4 years at Masuk, and again, an 85% club member. So we're going to miss Chris terribly. Love Friday nights watching him play, and thank you.
The season went amazing. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Just the brotherhood with these guys, all the great moments, connecting with coaches, the youth, and obviously playing the games is a blast. So it's just been a great year. I'm definitely going to miss it. And yeah.
Colin Maropoulos, come on down. Colin, again, 3-year starter for us, played in the state playoffs a few years back. So quick off the ball. One of the best defensive ends in the state, all-state, first team, all SWC. So we got another banquet to go to. That'll be fun and exciting. But what impresses me about Colin is how humble he is. And we had a fun, interesting talk. He came and saw me. He was just like, well, I don't know if I'm sold on playing college football. I feel bad that these coaches are coming by and I'm taking the time. I'm like, Colin, you're a great player. You deserve to listen to these guys. And even if you don't want to play football, at least listen. You've earned that. You're a great player, a great kid. We want you on your campus. So enjoy that time. Enjoy that time you earned. So that always impressed me about Colin, to be that great of a player and that humble. And whatever he chooses to do, he's going to make that place a better place just by the way he handles himself. Again, 85% club member, and just a great all-around player for us. Colin Maropoulos.
What do you have to say for all your players now?
The ones that we got, wow, I thought they had a very successful year in the JV and the Froshmore level. I think they're ready to step up next year and fill the spots of the seniors that we're losing this year. And I feel like Masuk football is cycling up. Some teams cycle down, they have to rebuild. And I feel like we're on an upward trend, and I'm excited for our future.